Thank you very much for keeping it Y in the morning on Y254. My name is Shiko Kaitani, of course, teaming up with Kalami Val and Barry Moses each and every weekday from 7 a.m. all the way till 10 a.m. Now, with the just concluded general elections, we are waiting for those inauguration ceremonies that are going to be happening very soon, as from next week, actually. But that being said, today is Women's Wednesday, and we are going to be catching up with women who are excelling in their field. At 23 years old, LEYLA MUHANDALE has become one of the youngest members of County Assembly in LUMAKHANDA ward in Kakamega County. She has been recognized by the Young Women's Leadership Institute for her achievement and has been called, or rather more women have been called, to be policy makers and earn their place in society. I'd like to say that LEYLA is here to give us an exclusive interview about her journey and of course what it takes to get all the way to the top. Karibu sana LEYLA.
Thank you so much.
We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Asante.
At 23.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels great.
Well, you don't sound that excited. If it was me, I'd be like, no, please refer to me as Mheshimiwa from now on. But how does it feel, honestly? Yeah.
It feels good. It feels great. Yes. Coming from where I came from.
Yeah.
And I feel I just want to stay in politics more. It's enjoyable.
Yes.
It's satisfactory.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you've just said, considering where you've come from, please tell us, where are you from?
I come from LUMAKHANDA, some ward called LUMAKHANDA, Lugari sub-county, Kakamega County.
Yes.
And I was raised back in the village. So I came from far. Yeah. And that I would say it has really brought me somewhere where I never thought I would be. Yeah, in my life.
Okay. Did you study there, or have you been in the city? In the capital?
I've been in the city. I've been exposed. I studied there in primary, but for my secondary school I went to Kambani, some school called Precious Blood Kilungu.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah.
Then later I joined Nairobi University. I did economics and statistics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ayabasi, so having your degree in economics and statistics, why did you decide that you had this need to join politics as opposed to just sticking to your career life?
I wanted to go back to the village and give back to the society, because I believe in the saying that goes, you educate a girl, you educate the whole community.
Okay.
From where I come from, we can be counted, the number of women that have gone to the university.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to give back to the community by helping the girl child, but I didn't have the resources. But the idea came at the right time, because it was at the time where we were having our elections, we were having our campaigns. Yes. So I thought probably I could help the whole society rather than the girl child alone by venturing into politics.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. I can see you there with your graduation gown.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Okay, so did your friends find it kind of strange that now you're giving up your city life to go back home to Kakamega and start a completely different thing? How was that?
Yeah, they found it strange. They didn't believe in me.
Yeah, they were like, sasa unaenda ushago kufanya nini?
Yeah. But deep inside me, something drove me. Something told me I would make it. So I just went back, and this is where I am right now.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. That's a fantastic story. What made you believe that this would actually be achievable? Like you getting to MCA, did you actually think that you would make it?
Yeah, I knew I would make it, considering that most of the former councillors and the other MC that has just gone was a man. I knew these guys really wanted a woman and a lady.
Okay.
And where I come from, they really like new faces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the MP to the councillor, then the MCA.
Yeah.
Every other time that we vote in people, we always vote in new faces. So I knew I had a chance, being young, being a girl, and I was well known back in the village. So I knew I stood a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how has it been for you in terms of your campaign trail? Like, give us, your experience.
It wasn't easy, considering that I was an independent candidate. Where I come from, people believe in parties. I was an independent candidate. I was also a young lady.
Okay.
I wasn't married. I have no kids. I still stay at my parents' place. So it was a great issue. Yeah, it was very challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and so when you decided now, okay, I'm going for this seat, where did you begin from? Did it mean you had to find an investor? What did you do to begin your race?
I really didn't think that I would really need so much money, but then after some times I realized money was needed. But then I went to my parents first because I needed their blessings, and I also needed their support because I didn't have any money with me. So I thought probably my parents could help me with the registrations and some few things.
Yeah.
But then it got expensive.
Yeah.
So my parents helped. Some of my relatives came into place, and friends. Yeah.
Okay, and so would you be able to reveal the kind of budgets you are working with to run for MCA?
I haven't reconciled yet, but it's quite a big budget. Trust me, yeah, it is.
Oh my.
Yeah.
All right, so you know that a lot of people tend to back down because of finances.
Yeah,
the
because
biggest
of
issue.
finances. It's quite a big issue in Kenya, especially in Kenya.
Yeah.
As much as we still would go around and say there's no giving out money and everything, it's still expensive because you need fuel, you need money to pay the guys that you're working with, your security.
Yes.
Yeah, if you call people to a hotel, you have to pay for their other expenses, so it's quite expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your ward for a minute. Yeah. What are some of the challenges that people in your ward are facing, and that you've managed to point out that you hope to change?
One of the biggest challenges that when I was coming in, I saw it was quite a big challenge was the sector of education. Okay. But then early this year, water became a big problem.
Yes.
Yes. So those are the major areas that I'm really concerned about, water and education.
Yeah, expound more like what you're trying to
do. We've had a dry season.
Okay.
Most of our springs dried up, which has never happened.
Yeah.
So it was quite a challenge whereby I'm planning to find ways on which water will never be a problem.
Right.
Yeah. By having those deep boreholes, by maintaining our springs and rivers, so that water can never be a problem. Again, on education, bursaries are never accessible. The guys that are getting the bursaries are the guys who already have the money.
Oh, so, yeah, so it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, So I think the people of LUMAKHANDA need someone who will fight for them. Another thing I saw myself as LEYLA, I'm a woman, I'm a youth. So probably that will enable me get access to other funds from other sponsors outside the country, so that we can be able to access other funds to help our children go to school, go to even to university level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know now you've spoken about water, and of course you've talked about education, but we do know that MCAs have access to very huge budgets. I don't know if you were given an insight into the kind of funding that you would be getting at your level. Do you know?
I know.
You do?
Yeah,
okay.
I do. It's between 10 million to 12 million.
10 million to 12 million.
Yeah.
You are going to be in charge of 10 million Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you might think it's quite a huge budget, but trust me, it's so small.
Because of all the people you have to service.
Yeah, all the people you have to service, all the areas you have to cater for.
Yeah.
And then considering that the people who were there before, they did nothing. It's like you're starting from zero.
Right.
So it's quite a small budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so which means you're still going to be lobbying for more.
Yeah, we're still going to be lobbying for more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the first 100 days. Apart from the water, apart from the education, your first 100 days in office. They always like to ask that question.
Yeah.
Go. What are you going to do?
Oh, my first 100 days in office, first of all, I ensure that my office is set up.
Yes.
Any job opportunities available within the first 100 days, I'll ensure that the people within my ward get those jobs. Because the first 100 days, I wouldn't say it will be easier for me to implement anything to do with water or education, because there are other processes within the county government for the money to be given to us.
Yeah.
But still, the first 100 days, I'll still be at the county assembly fighting for some other seats, because I'm going for the deputy speaker. so that I can help my people more. You see, the more you're recognized within the county, the more you can access some other things to help your people. Yeah.
All right. So now that it's Women's Wednesday, of course, we want to hear about what it's like in your position as a woman. And one question that, you know, most of us would like to know is, did you face a lot of opposition from male counterparts? And would you say that you faced male chauvinism as you were, you know, vying for this seat?
Yeah, that was the main challenge, actually.
Wow.
Because coming from a community where tradition, we still value our traditions.
Yes.
Me being a girl, I cannot be given a political seat or a leadership seat when I'm still at my parents' place.
Yeah.
It was quite a challenge. Being unmarried is one thing that we as Luyas, because where I come from, it's a Luya community, it's something that before you're given a leadership position, you must be married, probably with kids, and that I didn't have. So that was one of the main things that the other male counterparts will talk about me. So it was quite challenging.
And they used that against you in their campaigns as well, saying, why would you trust Layla? I mean, she's a child, she's not married, what does she know about women's issues? Or
that's what they used to say most of the time. But you see, these guys, the people of LUMAKHANDA, they've seen most of the leaders. They were married even with more than one wife, but they never delivered. So I think they really needed the change. They were looking for a leader, not anything to do with marriage or being a girl or being young. And it was a good thing, them talking about me, because it actually sold me.
Hey,
yes,
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and even when it comes to the female vote, I know they always say that women, we are our own worst enemies. Did the women believe in you?
Yeah, the women believed in me. Actually, I can say most of my votes came from the women and the youth. Although the men also voted me in.
Yes.
But the women were so proud of me. I don't know, like, I was afraid, like, these women might not accept me because I knew there was something between women.
Yes, I know, and a lot of women. It's very interesting, even when you look at, for example, if we can cross over to, like, the US elections, and you look at how Hillary Clinton was campaigning, it was very surprising to see that majority were not women who voted for her. So it was shocking, you would think, and a lot of analysts were saying, women, we actually thought you would be there for each other, but we weren't. So it's interesting.
It's interesting. But you see, the women of LUMAKHANDA, they have suffered for too long. They're the people who have the most votes, yet they are never recognized once that person gets to leadership. So they really wanted the change. So I think that's why they really liked me and how I portrayed myself and my behavior too as a lady in politics. So I think they saw me as a motivation to the other to their girls.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a short break, but I do want to hear what you have to say, as well as your questions to Layla. Do you have anything in particular you would like to say to Layla? Are you also an aspirant? Are you thinking about walking down the same road? Well, we are definitely here for you. I think, Layla, you'd like to answer some of the viewers' questions, right?
I am.
Okay, well, she is in studio with us. Remember, you can get in touch with us through that number that's on your screen, which is 22162. Please begin with the words Y Morning. If you prefer to WhatsApp us, you can see our number that's at the bottom of your screen. Or if you want to get in touch with us through our social media handles, that is Y254 TV on Instagram, Y254 channel on Twitter, and simply Y254 on Facebook. Do you believe as a female politician you're going to be controversial?
I'm not going to be controversial. I don't believe that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not going to be like Shebesh,
No.
Masai?
I don't want to be like that. And that's why I went independent.
Okay.
Because most of us women in politics, so many people, if you're in a party, they will think if you got that certificate, there's some other way you got that certificate.
Right.
If you're controversial, so many women, they were like telling me, Layla, takupea kura, lakini ukifika kule, usikuwe kama fulani. So I really don't want to disappoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. right. So speaking about controversy, you know, I was checking out, you know, some of the ladies who've gone through the same, can we say the same line?
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, Kenya's political scene is changing. You've got young and beautiful women achieving these kind of positions. For example, MCA Millicent Mugadi, who's actually from the Ziwani ward, was rated the sexiest MCA alive by tuko.com. And they said Millicent Mugadi is not only a force to reckon with in Nairobi politics, but she is also the epitome of sexiness. What do you have to say to those who believe you got in because of your looks? That you're just a pretty girl who got there?
I don't have any apologies to make for being pretty.
Thank you.
But okay, probably some of the voters saw my photo and they voted me because of the looks. But honestly, I believe I was voted in because of my manifesto. I was voted in because of my brains too. From how I articulated my issues to the people. So I believe they chose me because of the leadership that is in me, not because of the looks or anything.
Okay. Well, we do actually have an image of Millicent. I don't know if it's too clear, but you can see she's got a banging body. Tuko.com was like, this MCA has a body for days. So, and it's very interesting because as we're speaking about controversy, it was even rumored that someone like Millicent was probably having a thing with Mike Sonko. So those are the things that actually creep up when you're young, when you're beautiful. I don't know, are you ready to deal with all of that, with the rumors?
Yeah, I am. The rumors were there actually when I was still vying. They would say I'm a girlfriend to one of the MPs that was vying. I'm a wife to one of the governors that was vying.
You're a clandidate to one of the governors.
To one of the governors.
Yeah, there's Millicent Mugadi, another picture of her. She is quite pretty, huh?
Yeah, she is.
So you can imagine how these things can break you as a person.
I know. But you know, for Millicent, she started a long time ago. She was in Big Brother. So probably that's why even Tuko knows her. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you manage to keep calm? And what's your way of just releasing it all, like your therapy? Because I mean, these kind of things can actually get to you. They
can actually get to you. Actually, at one point I actually backed out of politics.
Really?
Because it was too much for me and it was too embarrassing. But my therapy is music. I love music. I'm also a designer, not by profession, but just like that. So I design stuff, and I just listen to music anytime. Yeah, that's my therapy.
I actually really like that photo that you have, the one where you're wearing the pink. I think it'll pop up again on screen. Oh, that's so cute.
That was my campaign photo.
Oh, very nice. You actually do look lovely. And I can see some of the text messages coming in saying how beautiful you are. And they say, hey, Layla, are you single? That's the #1 question.
Yes, I'm single.
Yes.
I guess when I wanted to venture into politics, my city boyfriend he couldn't think of me going back to the village, so we called it quits. Yeah, and he didn't believe in me, so currently I'm single.
This is one of those moments where you say, dude, you know, you never know what you have till you lose, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So I also want to find out do you think it will be difficult for you to get back into the dating game, getting into politics?
Yeah, it will be quite difficult because you see, these guys out here have a perception of women in politics. Yet is not the case for every other woman. But I don't think it will be quite hard. Anyway, currently I really don't want to date because I don't want to disappoint the people of LUMAKHANDA. I want all my focus to be on the people of LUMAKHANDA. Probably 2 to 3 years later, that's when I'll be dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Joe Kiba is a very huge fan of the show. Thank you so much, my dear. You're always tuned in and, of course, participating on our ongoing discussions. Joe Kiba says, what does it feel like to join politics, considering many youths consider politics to be a dirty game?
It feels great for me. Actually, I just wish we were still campaigning, because it was something that I really enjoyed to campaign. But it's also a dirty game. Yeah, I've had rumors. Some people want me to become a minister so that I can leave that post for someone else. You see, people don't want to see you where you are. You see, so some of those old politicians. But it's how you take yourself, how you view it, how you can tackle the issues that come. So I've been able to tackle each and every other issue that comes my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We've got another question here who says, this is actually from Maggie, who says, congratulations to Leyla for making it this far. And she says, Leyla, maybe you can expound more on what the responsibilities of an MCA are.
The responsibilities of an MCA, one of the responsibilities is that we have a county assembly where you go to raise the issues of the people of the, like my county, Kakamega County, at the county assembly, so that these issues the governor can work on. Secondly, there's a fund that I'm given as an MCA. That fund should cater for partly a bursary that an MCA should give. That fund should cater for other projects like water and roads.
Okay, we've got another question here that's coming from Zach, who is tuned in from Mombasa, who says, does Leyla aim to grow in politics, maybe aiming for a bigger seat?
Probably in 2022, if I really work hard, because currently within my constituency, I'm well known. Everyone knows Leyla right now in the whole of Lugari constituency. So probably if I do my work well, and I might go for MP in 2022.
Oh, great. Okay, last question that has come in from Susan, who says, Leyla, what is your word to young aspiring female politicians? Because there are some who are looking at you right now and saying, if you can do this at 23, I'm 18, I'm 15, maybe, I'm thinking about it, maybe. What would you say to them?
I would say to them, take the opportunities that come your way. Take the risk. You never know. And leadership is a calling, by the way. It's not as easy, and they should know it's not as easy, and nothing comes easy. And they should start investing. Politics in Kenya is not as cheap. It's quite expensive.
Okay. And what ideas would you give them in terms of starting to save, or what?
Honestly, I won't lie, I didn't have any savings. So probably they should start getting in touch with other organizations, because personally, I had women who came in to do all my printings. You see, someone just saw me on Instagram, Facebook, and they'll be like, Leyla, I'll do all your printings. So they should start getting in touch with people, because you know, you can't save if you're not earning.
That's true.
But if you're getting something, if you're earning something, start preparing now, start investing, open up companies, do tenders, because you can access them as a youth, as a woman, as a person with disability. It's easier for you. So that's what I would advise them to do.
I think also, for, just to add on to that, a lot of young candidates, how they probably made it as far as they did, also just began by socializing and networking. I think that's the #1 tool that young people can use. The fact that you're actually known around your neighborhood, you're known around that ward, actually gives you a better shot. I think
gives you a better shot, because some of the guys will tell me, Leyla, tunajua hauna pesa, lakini tutakupea kura. You see, just being free with people, social with people, yani familiarizing with them. Don't asiweni mheshimiwa, no, be like them.
That's true, that's true. Okay, Leyla, so we're going to wrap up, but I want to ask, do you have any last words for our audiences, in specific to the people of your ward in Kakamega?
I have a word for them. First of all, I thank God. It's been God. Second of all, I really thank the LUMAKHANDA people for believing in me, even when at some point I didn't really believe they could vote me in. I really thank them, and I'm telling them, kindly be patient with me, because of them. Some of them are really pushing me. We haven't even been sworn in. I know. Kindly be patient with me, and I promise to deliver beyond the expectations. Those who didn't win, I welcome them to work with me. I welcome them to bring their agendas, so that we can work together to ensure whatever they really wanted for LUMAKHANDA has happened. And anyone who voted me in, who didn't vote me in, I love you all. I'll work for you all. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, we want to say a big thank you to 23-year-old LEYLA MUHANDALE, who has become one of the youngest members of County Assembly elect from the LUMAKHANDA ward in Kakamega County. If you do want to hear more from LEYLA, please be sure to get in touch with us. Or, by the way, do you have any ways that audiences can reach you? I don't know whether it's on Instagram or Twitter. You have your handles,
I'm on Instagram at LEYLA MUHANDALE.
Yes.
I'm on Twitter, LEYLA MUHANDALE. Facebook, LEYLA MUHANDALE.
Okay, you heard it for yourself. We sure hope that you enjoyed the interview. Be sure to keep it Y in the morning.